This is Dabu7. I recently put out a video about Google and their tracking the voice analysis and voice recording and the ways that you could remove that or stop that from happening on your account. And when it comes to Facebook, what it looks like has happened here, along with the tracking and the geotagging and doing the same thing. They've also manipulated users' moods in a secret experiment. Now, this is one I caught wind of after it happened, after the cat got out of the bag, so to speak. The report was put out there, but now we have an update on the numbers. The results of that test were published earlier this month, and now it shows what they did. Now, what they did is they skewed nearly 7,000 users' newsfeed to either be happier or sadder than normal. Now, they pulled off a full-fledged science experiment, and what they're saying is, since people agreed to the user terms, that they get away with all this. Others say it comes down to an ethics thing, and that this step probably should not have been done, especially with all the backlash that is coming from it. So those of you that may have heard of this story, this is an update here with the numbers and how they went about doing it. And even the scientists that were involved with this were saying that, they didn't think that it should have went down this way, that they should have had consent in a more clear fashion. But even the scientists that edited the study had ethical concerns about the methods used. Susan Fiske said that, "I think it's an open question." She is a professor of psychology at Princeton University. And she was telling this to The Atlantic. She says, "It's ethically okay from the regulations perspective, but ethics are a kind of social decision. There's not an absolute answer." And the level of outrage appears to be showing or suggesting that maybe they should not have done this. And I'm still thinking about it, and I'm a little creeped out too. So that comes from the scientist involved here, or one of them stating she was creeped out too. It shows what they'll do. Now, I've talked about this in terms of the election, Google's algorithm, what they can do really in influencing everything. They censor all the real news and truth, and we see it on a daily basis. Now they're tracking, listening to your voices, logging your locations, what you're buying, building this like 3D you in cyberspace where they know all your likes, your wants, everything, and that makes you predictable. Then they know pretty much what you're going to do, where you're going to be. And that's pretty scary in itself, if you ask me. That they know exactly where people are going to be or can predict and are probably going to be right a majority of the time, especially when people just do loops and circles. Almost every day, all the time, the same pattern. So it's interesting here that they're admitting that they did this, and I just want to shed some light on it and let some people know. Maybe others didn't hear about the story at all. Well, this is an update here to the story. I'll leave a link in the description box. I will continue to update with more as I come across it. Until then, it's been Dabu7. Peace.